I said earlier in the program, they've been pleased. There's still a lot to come, so he's got these need to do a lot better. And you said this before, and that is our hope. I think that's our hope.
Clint, he has 4 goals already.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Cunha allows Vinny the freedom to run at players, the service that I've seen from Bruno, and like Pete, and I think we will. I think they're up for the task, and I think they've got.
Yeah, I think the thing with this false 9 and just let Vinicius. I'm looking forward to this Japanese side. I think they will play. They do that. They have players that can hurt this Brazilian team.
If you are able for the playing of the.
Sixth star on their jersey.
Welcome, and the plane is waiting on the tarmac through Brazil in ominous form. Let's look at the Brazil side first of all, and Ancelotti pretty happy with the side. Been scored by either Vinicius, 90th cap. Also, he's made a few changes, and they make 4 changes, including 2 of their Banaguchi further forward. Plays in the defensive midfield role. Attractive football. They're not the kind.
Good soccer, and they will try to keep the.
We don't think so, anyway.
No, we don't. They are not in any way a team accustomed to sitting back.
Blue shorts, white socks is a bit of a surprise. They've elected to go slightly influenced, I think, particularly down the right. Underway here. Another sellout in Houston. Japan game coming from 2 down to win 3-2 in a friendly. They've beaten England, right-hand side. Brazil coming through there. Ryan. The young Bournemouth at the defence, and that's going to just slip wide of the post. It'll be a corner kick, and just for Arsenal in the English Premier League, that one is not going to get to him. Or he was the assistant to Arrigo, and of course did reach the final. Now Maeda, the Celtic player, plays his football in Scotland, scored a great goal, I thought, in the charge of the Japanese side. About the challenge, World Cup. Casemiro by Zion Suzuki.
Tomiyasu had his back turned. Well defended.
Goals, 3 matches, gets one here today, goes level with Lionel Messi at the top of the...
And resorting to, certainly from Ito there, they're going to have to resort to long passes.
Bruno Guimaraes is in great form with 3 assists in the Vinicius. Shisano to win the ball, but the free kick dominating the ball early on to the back post where he goes up for the header, and Suzuki at the second attempt makes a very good catch. Neymar, love to see him, and we'll give him a massive reception if he does come on. How much Germany taking on Paraguay. First, now Rayan. Inside by Danilo. Keep ball.
But team that's going to sit in, they're going to sit in and play, but in these moments they have to sit in close to their goal. Brazil just so good with
pins of their team. I think it's fair to say that get a block in. Looking to pick the right ball.
Fortunate for Japan.
That's for them. This last season. On the left side of that back. And there's a lot of people around the planet football who think this is the... It's taken a while. Vinicius is the player down. Sano is protesting his innocence.
Almost on the ankle, but the yellow card for sure.
A couple of goals. They pass. Coming up. Cunha's here. Needed stopping. Paquetá back in again towards that back post. Brazil full of attacking intent. Japan are going to get a free kick here right on the edge of the box for that challenge on Junior Ito. And a yellow card.
First real big opportunity for Japan to test Alisson.
Second of the tournament, that for Casemiro. Kamada. And the wall does its job. It will. Many. Roberto Carlos. The Japan corner. What?
Drifting into the midfield often, which works well.
Phase of this game. Ueda. Of course, over the years, there's been a big link, hasn't there, between Brazil and Japan, particularly among Japanese fans for Brazilian football. They can't.
A lot of teams in the modern game will build with three for them.
Little gaps. The man who's well. They're absolutely determined not to give an inch.
But just hasn't been effective yet.
Santos out to Vinicius. Necessary by means of a penalty shootout. The winner will play either or could also play England in the quarter-final, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. They've got his captain Marquinhos. Try and play it through the lines among us. We'll be looking to break it up straight. Teams really need Cunha. Thought he was taken out of it. Looked as if it was outside the box. Match break coming Brazil and Japan.
That's with Ueda doing a great job in his challenge down to Japan.
Comes the corner kick, and they do win the header, but it's a header that sails over the bar.
And you can see in his face, we saw Yase that one.
The USA for most first time. There are no goals so far for Sano has scored for Japan. Well, what do you know about this? Sano is the man who's put his name up in World Cup lights here. Work and work and work in defence of this lead. Doan cut that out. So Douglas tosses down, and Brazil will get the... Brazil haven't won. It goes a long way, but he was well hit.
Got there as quickly.
Vinicius. This time straight at the goalkeeper, Zion Suzuki. Could have wound up playing for the USA. Stunning development this for Brazil, who of course are among the favourite chances. Danilo looking to engineer one here with a more defensive job to do today. Brazil won the possession back well, but Paquetá's ball has too much weight on it. This is in Taniguchi though. Bruno Guimaraes. Doan. Junior Ito. Ueda's trying to get up there with him to support the break. A half-time show on Fox. Japan staying a lead. Might have one eye on it, might even be a change or two as Ancelotti tries to find Big Maeda. Hiroki Ito in North London when he came to us. Of Brazilian fans here worried so far. Vinicius says
How they play.
in round of 16 ties against James Corden and the After Hours crew will be on Fox tonight. Another nightly wrap of the World Cup. Oh, with the ball is a good-looking ball. Maeda was closing in on that. It needed some good work. Salah is having a blinder in their central midfield. He's a player brought back into 1 win, 2 draws in their group game. Brazil able to break it up. They are. First time ever that Brazil are trailing in a World Cup. Goan playing as the wing back. We know he can hit shots. Saw it at the last World Cup, but now they're
With half the field to go.
heroes that time by Tommy.
Brazil had no more than 10 throwing.
Yep. Real, yet another cross, and this time it's the equalizer. Casemiro strikes for Brazil, and they get level.
Sunk to his knees.